Hey guys, it's Maz here, founder of the Fitness Freedom Flow. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. Excuse me, just doing some fasted cardio, sweaty as hell. And seriously though, look at this view. This Story Bridge of Brisbane. I absolutely love my city. So today's vlog is going to be about how I use the law of attraction to manifest money and abundance into my life. It's going to be a take on the last YouTube video I posted about my worst breakup ever and how that led me to finding the law of attraction. If you haven't watched that video, I would suggest you check that out before you watch this, so everything does make sense and it ties in. I'll link it up above. Hang on, is it on that side? I think it's that side. I'll link it up there and in the description down below. But anyway, if you do like this kind of content, I would really appreciate if you do hit that thumbs up button so I know this is the kind of stuff that you'd like more of from me. And if you do like following my journey, I share things about everything I'm passionate in, such as the law of attraction, mindset, mindfulness, travel, loads of travel, fitness, weight loss, and just things I love in general. And if you're loving my kind of vibe, and to keep up to date, don't forget to hit that big red button down below to subscribe. It does actually really help my YouTube channel stay afloat. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. But anyway, to this vlog, as I said, I'm going to be doing this as a take on the worst breakup ever and how I got myself out of that situation by using the law of attraction. When I was experiencing that worst ever breakup and I was broke as hell, had nothing, couldn't afford anything, I finally got myself back to work after a few weeks of crying and not eating and feeling sorry for myself and being suicidal and whatnot. As I said, I share all that in my other YouTube video. But yeah, when I got back to work, my manager actually pulled me into a meeting. And she really didn't have to do this, but she put me into the boardroom and sat me down, asked for my side of the story, and legitimately worked through my budget with me and tried to figure out what I needed to pay for and just help me see things a bit logically. And we then realized that the money that I was earning was not going to cover my expenses at all. It wasn't even close. I think by the time everything was paid, I literally couldn't even buy a loaf of bread. And that's when reality sank in. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to get this out of this pickle? And so I'm going to switch hands. Yeah. So at this point, I was already like the top salesperson in my company in Brisbane City. And I really didn't see how I was going to be able to make more money and how I was going to pay for this. Me and my manager both looked at each other and we were both like, I've just got to start killing it. There really is no other option. Like, I'm already killing it, but I've got to level up. So I went home that day, started practicing some meditation because to be honest, I was like freaking out. I was so anxious, stressing out, freaking out and everything. And because I had been learning about the law of attraction and spirituality and stuff, I was like, all right, Maz, get your shit together. Let's calm the hell down. So I went for a walk, took in some really nice views of Brisbane, sat by the Story Bridge like I am now, but I was actually on the other side, like on that hill up over there, if you can see, and just started counting my blessings. I know at that point, like, to be honest, that was really, really hard to do, especially because of everything that was happening and everything I didn't have. It was tough to count my blessings, but I just started thinking about how grateful I was to have a boss that took care of me and cared about my well-being, and how she was so supportive. how grateful I was to have friends that just loved me and just cared for me, and how grateful I was to still be alive, because as you guys know, like, I was suicidal not too long before that, and I'll admit that's not the first time I have been suicidal, so I know it can be tough, but I legit was just sitting there counting for everything that I was grateful for, even just the little things. How I used to dream about living in the big city. I was a country girl that lived in the sticks that literally had like 4 pubs, 1 main street, and everyone knew everyone. So there was a time I used to dream about this life. So, and yeah, the more I started finding little things to be appreciative for, the more other things I found, and all of a sudden I was just on a roll, and I was just like counting blessing after blessing after blessing, and all of a sudden, when I first started, I was feeling like shit, and like, 15 minutes later, I was just feeling like a rush of gratitude and appreciation and happiness, and yeah, I had a lot to be thankful for, no matter how small they were, because all the small things add up, and sometimes all the small things are the biggest things in life. Then I went home, and after I went home, I went and sat back on my balcony. That balcony where I nearly jumped off. The balcony where I was sitting there drinking on my own and laughing like a crazy person. Yeah, that one. And as I sat on my balcony, I looked up and I saw this high rise across the road. And I was like, imagine the views that I would have there. Because right now I was like looking at this view of a main road, and it was noisy, and there was like a warehouse and a CrossFit warehouse gym in front of me. Like, it wasn't very appealing. And I was looking at this high-rise apartment, and I was like, imagine the views that you could have from up there. It's on top of a hill. Like, imagine waking up to that. And then I started thinking about it and imagining waking up to the sunrise and the view of Brisbane. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, fuck yeah, that would be so unreal. And I just started like fantasizing, really, just thinking about waking up to that sunrise, overlooking Brisbane, in that building, in that apartment, being like, this is all mine. Did that for maybe 5 minutes or so. Then I started thinking, I can't wait until I can afford whatever I want. And I can afford to be able to pay for all this stuff and get myself out of this debt that I found myself in, and be able to pay for all this and just get myself out of this pickle. And then I just started imagining receiving really good commission checks, because I was working as an account manager for Telstra Business, which is a telecommunications company, actually one of the largest in Australia. I think it is the largest. And I was working and handling business accounts and whatnot. I was really good at my job. Not gonna lie, modesty here, right? But yeah, like I said, I was one of the top in Brisbane, but what I was earning just didn't cut it. And I just started imagining earning really good commission checks. And I started thinking about being able to pay for everything, living in that apartment. I started fantasizing about the fact that I had things again, and I moved out of the apartment that I was stuck in. I just didn't want to be there anymore. Like, there was too many memories with my ex. And I just started pretending, really. He was pretending. Sorry, I have to keep switching arms because it's killing it holding the camera up. Yeah, so I just started imagining and fantasizing. Like, I had no idea how I was going to do it. I was just, don't know where the money was going to come from or whatnot. Like I said, I was already the top salesperson in Brisbane. Like, didn't see where that money was coming from. I wasn't earning any other income. But I just started picturing and pretending and imagining that I was earning even more money And I was just stable. Like, I wasn't picturing anything like crazily, like I'm a multi-billionaire or anything. Just being financially stable and not stressed about things, and being able to afford and pay for all the things that I now had to pay for. Fast forward, I'm not even kidding you, I don't even know how it happened. Like, I don't think I really changed much. The only thing I really think I changed was my vibration. Instead of coming from a lack mentality and worried about what I didn't have, I was more, because the fact that I was always visualizing and fantasizing and pretending, if you want to say, just thinking about all the things that I did want and how I would be feeling. I think I was just vibrating on a higher vibration. Like, instead of coming from lack and being stressed out and anxious and worried, I was happier, I was calmer. I just wasn't holding on to these thoughts of what I didn't have and what, you know, how shit my life was at that point and whatever, and coming from a negative mindset. I just was coming from a higher vibration and feeling good about life in general and just trusting that things were going to work out. And I think because I had shifted my mindset from what I didn't have. Oh my god, there's a spider web. Hang on a sec. Sorry, I had to get rid of this spider web. Australia is full of the world's deadliest creatures. Imagine that. Like, me getting it. Actually, we're talking about imagine. Let's not imagine that. Anyways, so yeah, instead of coming from a lack mentality, I was coming from a mentality of just believing and having faith. Don't know how that was going to work out. Just knew it was. It wasn't even long after that. It was like a couple months later. Next minute, I already had big months, because like I said, I was already like one of the top sales rep in Brisbane. But my top, so the most I had ever generated for the business in 1 month, I doubled. I legitimately doubled. No one had ever done that before. And then from that month, every month just got better. Bigger, better, and it was like, whoa. And the thing is, I always worked hard, but I don't think I did anything too, like, I still worked hard, but it wasn't like I was like desperate or pushing it. I was just letting it come, and like next minute people were calling me, and I don't know, money was just coming from everywhere. Like, yeah, 2 years running after that, every single month I was the top sales rep, and for 2 years straight after that, I was the top sales rep in the country. So yeah, everything that I was stuck in and everything I had lost and being financially unstable all of a sudden changed, and I went from someone that couldn't pay for all that crap that I had to pay for now to being financially abundant, and that was freaking amazing. So I don't even know where that came from. I think it's just because I was vibrating on a much higher level. And yeah, when it came to like owning things and everything else, instead of like worrying about the fact that my ex had taken everything, hang on, I gotta switch hands. Yeah, so instead of worrying about how I didn't own anything anymore and my ex had taken all my belongings and my clothes and I had nothing, I just let it go. I did, I just let it go. Next minute, my friends all banded together, and the thing is, I collected friends from my journey, like all throughout my journey, so I don't have like how some people have like that group of friends and they've all been friends for years. I've just collected people along the way, and all of them I've been friends for years in that part of, you know, like just collected good people along the way. So not all my friends know each other, and it was crazy because then yeah, they took turns in staying with me because they knew I didn't feel safe to be home alone. Like, I don't really like delve into it that bad, but yeah, there was a point where I thought like I'm gonna be in serious danger. Like, there were times I legitimately feared for my life and my safety. So it was that bad, and my friends all took turns to help me feel safe and loved and supported. And then without even asking, everyone started donating things, clothes, everything, house things to me. And a lot of this stuff was like brand new and brand names. I was like, oh my God, I cannot take this. But in saying that, because I had started becoming aware of the law of attraction and, you know, gratitude and everything, I was just like, all right, Maz, don't not accept this. This is the universe helping you out. People are trying to help you out. You deserve this. So I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much for that. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you guys in my life, and just coming from appreciation instead of being like, oh no, I can't take that, and feeling bad for taking that. I was thankful, I was grateful, I was appreciative. And from there, like, it just seemed like after that, opportunity after opportunity rolled in, and things were just getting given to me because I was accepting of it. And I felt deserving of it. I think that's also another thing when it does come to the law of attraction and the art of receiving. You can't just think something and just be like, oh yeah, I want that, I'm gonna get that. That's not how it works. I think you have to come from a place of faith, and without even worrying about how it will come to, just have faith in like knowing it will, that the universe has your back and it will come however it's supposed to. Like, sometimes we get things not in the forms of how we thought we would get it, but we always get what we need, and like at the time that we need it. Have you noticed that? Like, the universe always provides us exactly what we need at exactly the right time. Everything is always in divine time. So yeah, and I think when you do receive opportunities pop up, instead of being like, oh my God, I can't take that, and feel not deserving of it. And trust me, I have been that person for years, where when someone would do something good for me, I would like question why they were doing these things and thinking like, what are you up to? And that is coming from a place of fear, insecurity, and lack. And you can't do that. If you want the universe to work in your favor, you have to come from a place of gratitude, love, faith. And so learning to switch that mindset has made a big difference. So now when good things happen, or people offer me things, or like opportunities arise, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited over it. Like, even the tiniest little thing. Like, I remember the first time, like, I even manifested I manifested supplements when I first started blogging and everything, and I'm like, I can't wait to get free stuff, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden I had a company reach out to me offering me free subs and everything. I was like, I manifested this. Like, seriously, it was only like samples but like at the time I was like, oh my God, this is what I wanted, I asked for this. And I was so grateful and so thankful, instead of being like, oh, it's only like some couple of free samples of like packets of supplements. Like, yeah, I was like so excited, so grateful, so blessed. And I was like, oh my God, the law of attraction works. And then from there, more stuff happened, and I was getting more and more stuff, and like, yeah, you get the job. Yeah, so I think to end this vlog, the power of the mind and the law of attraction, legit, it is so freaking powerful. And the thing is, it's not for just like anyone's, like, I'm not anyone special and it just happens to me or certain people. We all have the power to create the life that we want. We all have the power to manifest what we desire. It all just starts from within, and having faith and coming from a place of gratitude. And as much as like life can throw us freaking curveballs and literally stomp us down, and sometimes I feel like life has just stomped me to the ground and kicked me while I've been on the ground, like I'm already down, stop it. I get it. But as much as life can do that, there is the other side. And life can be the most beautiful thing we can ever experience. And not can be, it is the most beautiful thing we will ever experience. in this lifetime anyway. And I do feel that more people just really need to know and be aware of the power of the mind and the power of our feelings and emotions, and just what we are so freaking capable of being able to be happy regardless of whatever shitty hand life can deal us, no matter of any shitty experience that we have ever had to go through, and no matter of people that come and do things outside of our control. We still have the power to be able to live to our fullest and be the best people that we can be. And I just want to be able to share that message regardless of what you may be going through. I know it's tough at the time to see the bigger picture and see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I promise you, if you are going through anything that is like tearing you apart, or you feel like you cannot get through it, even if there is that small glimmer of hope of that light at the end of the tunnel, hold on to that, because there really truly is. And I promise you, come out of that tunnel, you are going to be bigger, better, stronger than ever before. And you will look back at that moment and look back and be like, now I get why that had to happen. I'm so blessed that had to happen, even if you can't see it at the time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog today, guys. I'll leave it there. I have been requested to do more vlogs on the law of attraction, the power of the mind and whatnot, so I will be pumping out some more videos in the future, alongside with all my travel and fitness and all my other good stuff I love to share. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that big red button and hit subscribe so you can keep up to date with my journey. You can hit the little bell notification too, so that will let you know every time I can do a new upload. Oh my god, I can't speak. But yeah, I do really appreciate you stopping by. If you do like this kind of content, would really love for you to hit that big thumbs up button, because it really actually does help my YouTube channel stay afloat. I know even the guys from Instagram, because I have a lot of you guys from Instagram coming and watching my videos. If you do own a YouTube channel, would really love for your messages and comments to be any messages and thoughts. If you want to put that down below, it really does actually help my little channel, you know, algorithms and whatnot. So I do appreciate that. Otherwise, if it is something that you want to keep like not public, and because I do have people that want to share things with me, yeah, keep it in the DMs. That's all cool. Before I let you go, shout out to Ralph. Ralph is the founder of Hello Regalo. This little bad boy right here. Magnetic pocket that I always take to go do my workouts, and especially my cardio, because legit, it's like I can put things, I keep my like ATM card there, my keys, my phone, everything. It is waterproof, magnetic, lightweight. You don't even feel it. Best thing ever. I've got quite a few of them. They come in all different colors. But thank you, Ralph, for the Hello Regalo pocket, and thank you for being the one that inspired me and requested for the breakup video about that time that I was experiencing my worst ever breakup and laughing and drinking alone on the balcony. So thank you for that idea. If you guys want one of these Hello Regalo pockets, I will link the website down below. Use my discount code MAZ10 for a discount. They are super cool. He ships worldwide. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, much love.